Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And, baby, I just woke up. Girl, when I said I was so tired yesterday, this morning, because I woke up yesterday around, I think it was almost 9 a.m. And then I tried to go back to sleep around 3, because I wanted to try to get a few hours of sleep before I went before I went to work. And girl, I couldn't go to sleep, so I was just up. And so, girl, around 8 o'clock, I started getting ready for work. And then I got off, and then I came home. And I think I went back to sleep around 7, almost 8. So I had been up almost a full 24 hours. Girl, I was tired. Anyways, so... did y'all watch Red Table Talk? I ain't watched that bullshit. I ain't gonna say here a lot of y'all. I saw enough clips online to know exactly what was going on. Now let me tell y'all something. Jada can do what she want to do. First of all, baby, when I tell you, baby, I love Jada's hair. Girl, when I tell you, baby, Jada was sitting in that interview, girl. I said, mama, baby, Jada, when I tell you Jada, hair, her makeup, when I tell you, baby, I love Jada's hair. But listen, Jada can do what she want to do. That's her platform. She can have whatever white bitch she want to have on her shit. I mean, it wouldn't be me, but Jada can do what she want to do. I'm with Gammy. Like I said, I didn't watch the shit, but I saw enough clips floating online to get what was going on. I'm with Gammy. I don't know why this white hoe over here. She gonna be all right at the end of the day. Her mom and daddy gonna be all right. They probably about to get out of jail in a couple of hours anyways. Her mom and daddy gonna be all right. She gonna be all right. They gonna be all right. It's weird to me that they did choose the show with 3 black women to come on and try to talk about this. Oh, I didn't realize that it was black privilege and... Girl, like I told you, I've been known she knew what was going on. This is the thing. You remember in high school how your grades were. You knew damn well if your grades were good enough to get into Harvard or Howard or Columbia or, USC or whatever school. You knew what grades you made. And you knew what schools you could get into and the ones that, girl, you ain't even have no business applying to because it was going to be an absolute hell no, girl. So she knew. Like I said, Olivia Jade, she drove the car to the bank. Her mom and daddy went inside the bank and robbed it, but she knew what the fuck was going on. She knew why her mom and daddy was going inside the bank. She knew her mom and daddy was going inside to rob the bank to give her some money. It's just so fucked up. It's really, and then when you hear these stories about these other black women who have, falsified documents to say that their children, lived at a different address to provide them with a better education. You may not live in the best part of town, or they may not have the best education system in the part of town that you live in. So you might put your best friend's address to get them to go to a school in her neck of the woods, or a grandmother's address. People do it all the time, and the thing, it just, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm gonna go ahead and, because I didn't feel like I really didn't want to talk about this bullshit. I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm about to go on the whole rant. The thing that really pisses me off about this whole situation is you have people out there who are pro-life, right? They'll swear up and down, I'm pro-life, I'm pro-life, I'm pro-life. Y'all full of shit and y'all goddamn liars. You have people out there who are forcing women to have children. And for whatever reason, these women don't think it's the right time to have a child. They may not be mentally ready to take care of another human being. They may not be financially ready to provide for another human being. But then you have people out there who are forcing women to have kids. And then even some of y'all have left comments in my comment section before. Well, if you ain't ready to have no kids, you shouldn't be out there having sex. Girl, as much as we try to act listen, we all do shit we ain't got no business doing, or we shouldn't do. We shouldn't eat fried chicken every day. when your fucking heart clog up and your body stop, girl, and your heart stop pumping, we should go exercise as much as we can. We should go for a walk every day, girl. It's a lot of shit we should do. But let's go ahead and keep it all the way rated R, girl. Everybody fucking wrong, right? How you think you got here? How you think your mom and daddy got here? It wasn't because the big mama was hopping on the dick and doing the full split with the condom on, right? Right? So it's like you have these people who swear up and down they're pro-life, and then you will force some of these women to have these kids, or these couples to have these kids when they may not be ready to have a child. And then they may not be in the best financial situation. And when these kids come, they say, you know what, let me try and put cousin Mika address down. And then you find out that this woman or this man or this couple is trying to provide a better lifestyle for their kid, and you say, bitch, no ma'am, no. I know we told you to have that kid, but bitch, you're not about to try and put your child in a better, provide your child with a better education. No, you gonna take your po ass back to your po part of town with that horrible education system, and you gonna make it do what it do. You know how many people are so motherfucking pro-life until the people get here? Until the kids get here, then y'all don't give a fuck about them. You know, I really do believe that the people who swear up and down they pro-life and anti-abortion and all that shit, they should be forced to give their address. Because after I have this baby, I'm sending it to you. Since you so motherfucking pro-life and want to know what the fuck is going on over here, put your address down. And then when people start having these kids that y'all are forcing them to have, I'm going to send them to you. It's yours. Have a nice life. It's just crazy. Like Summer Walker, she started a record label called Ghetto Earth Records, because she said the earth is ghetto. I said that bitch ain't never told the truth before. The earth is ghetto, it's trifling, it's trash. Like, y'all really locking people. Like, the truth of the matter, to me, I think it's dumb to lock people up for trying to provide their child with a better education. You know, with these white people, like, it really goes to show that some white, not all white people, but some white people just ain't shit. Like, how the fuck you got all this money and all this access, and you've provided your child with the best life that money can buy, and you still gotta cheat you still have to cheat your way through life? Like, what's the point of you having all this money and sending your kids to private school and doing all this and doing all that if the bitch is still gonna turn out to be a dumb fuck? Like, girl, you probably was paying, girl, $15,000 a month for private education, and girl still turn around and have to cheat the system. Like, that just goes to show, like, girl, y'all really, girl. Like, that white bitch, Olivia J, she gonna be all right. And it was so, the thing about it is, like, I was on Twitter and I saw somebody, like, I saw a couple of people like, oh, Gammy is angry and mean. Like, it's so fucked up, because to me, Gammy was spot on with what she was saying. And then, of course, now it's like you got this bitter old black bitch coming for the young white, innocent girl. And it's like, girl, what Gammy was saying was the truth. That shit is crazy. It really is. Yeah. That shit is crazy. And then it's like, girl, do you really believe what you're saying? Because I like, in my heart of hearts, girl, like, I really believe, like, Olivia Jade, she's just another Stassi, Girl, you got caught with your hand in the cookie jar, and now you saying what you think people want to hear. Like, I bet you Olivia Jade still probably hang around the same privileged, mediocre white kids, and they still probably sit around giggling and laughing and not doing shit and expecting people to just hand them shit. Like, Olivia Jade ain't changed. I don't believe it. Her friend circle is still the same. They still mediocre white hoes who ain't doing shit but spending daddy money and spending mama money and expecting everything to be handed to them on a silver platter. And that's how I feel about it, and that's what it is. This bitch got almost 2 million 2 million YouTube subscribers. Her daddy gonna be all right, her mama gonna be all right, and that hoe gonna be all right too. The fuck. Anyway, Carl Lentz. Girl, they say Tyler Perry paying his rent. They say he done checked into a mental health facility. I'm gonna go ahead and say it, girl. We just gonna keep it all the way 100. Carl, you full of shit. Ain't nothing wrong with you, bitch. You got caught cheating. You got caught out here running these motherfucking streets. You been a ain't shit nigga. Cause from what they say, girl, they've been hearing whispers about you cheating on your wife since 2017. This clearly allegedly is not the first time you done dipped out on your family. Now you done got caught. Now you having mental health issues. I ain't buying it. I ain't buying that shit. I ain't buying it. I don't care what nobody got to say. Tyler Perry over there paying his rent. Tyler Perry can do what he want to do. That's his money, girl. Tyler Perry, they say Tyler Perry done shelled out almost $100,000 to cover his rent. Like, I guess he live in, where does he live? Manhattan Beach. $16,000 per month. Must be nice. Must be nice. Because most people I know, when they lose their jobs, they try to, cut back on costs. Bitch, he said, I'm still gonna live the same lifestyle. I ain't got no job. Somebody gonna pay my rent. Carl, ain't nothing wrong with you, bitch. She done checked into an outpatient. I almost said something. They say he was terminated. This isn't the first time that he had an affair, allegedly. They said he had general narcissistic behavior, manipulating, mistreating people, and breaches of trust connected to lying and constantly lying. I can believe it. Like, when you look like girl, first of all, the white man is fine. That's as much as he can get from me, but other than, like, he give you sneaky, trifling tease. Like, I could see him thinking, like, when y'all start calling these people celebrity pastor, what the fuck is a celebrity pastor? I don't know. Girl, I think he's trying to come up with some type of severance package, I guess. For the church. I mean, for him, being terminated from the church. Then I saw that white girl. Well, she's not white. I saw the girl one of the girls that he had an affair with. Her name was Ranin Karim. She did an interview. I actually watched the interview. This was like a couple of weeks ago. She did an interview with, I think it was was it Good Morning America? It was one of those morning shows, like Good Morning America, the Today Show. I think it was the one with Gail, the one that Gail King worked for. I think it was that one. And she did an interview talking about how they met. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't be understanding the side chicks end game sometimes. Like, okay, you met a man. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I thought some of the shit the bitch was saying was full of shit. I'm just gonna be like, I be trying to, like, we don't know what these motherfuckers be telling these women. We don't. But what I got from her is, like, she knew he was married. She tried to give him the benefit of the doubt because you really don't know what, like, girl, you knew the nigga was married. You wanted to wipe the slate clean and maybe he was going, like, girl, I don't know. I just feel like if you're gonna be a side bitch, just be a side bitch and expect like you. Like I tell y'all this all the time. Like, y'all need to stop expecting these men, as trifling and tired and as through as they are, to leave they families at the end of the day. Like, the only way Carl or the nigga gonna end up with the side bitch is if the wife leave him. If the wife don't leave, he ain't gonna leave her. And now, Ranin, whatever your name is, bitch, you still single, giving interviews, looking like a hoe. When the truth of the matter is, you should have just charged into the game. I fuck with a married nigga. He went back to his wife. Now you looking like August. You know, like you looking like August. August really thought Jada was gonna leave Will Smith over his ass, and he ended up looking like a fool in the end. Like, who the fuck leaving Will Smith, bitch? I ain't, and Jada ain't either. Like, so now, Randy, you doing these interviews, and it's like, girl, at the end of the day, you still didn't end up with shit. What, a nut? You bust a couple? And guess what this nigga at? Back at home with his wife and his kids, and you on TV giving interviews. It don't even matter, like, at this point, like, I think the days of being shocked that somebody cheated, those days are over. Like, before, it would be a scandal. It was a scandal when these men got caught with their side pieces, right? Like, it's not even a shock. It's kind of like, okay, the nigga cheated. We know these niggas ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? And now, bitch, you want to do an interview. And ain't nobody even paying no attention. Like, and then you gone and you disappear and ain't nobody talking about you. It's kind of like sex tapes. Nobody gives a fuck about sex tapes no more. Everybody's sucking dick online anyways. Like, literally, everybody got an well, not me. Girl, a lot of y'all girls got OnlyFans pages. Like, it's not even a big deal no more. 10 years ago, people wasn't out here like, girl, you know she was supposed to be a porn star. Girl, you know a sex tape leaked. Now it's just like, bitch, who gives a fuck? Who ain't sucking dick on camera? Who ain't busting it wide open on camera for $9.99 a month? So it's like some shit, I just feel like some shit is like, you get involved with these men and then you expect like, I can't pronounce her name, I'm just gonna call her Ranin. Ranin, what did you expect, sweetie? That's the thing that be getting me, like, what did you expect? Like, what do y'all be expecting out of these men? Like, you really thought that you was going to live a happily ever after with this married man? No, that's not how it works, sweetie. I'm here to tell you. These niggas ain't going nowhere unless she goes somewhere. Now, if she would have left him, he probably would have went back with you. But the truth of the matter is, you probably was just a thrill anyways, as fucked up as it may sound. At the end of the day, he probably don't even really want you. Clearly, because if he did, he'll be with you. Carl ain't shit. Ranin, you look dumb. You should have just did what you was gonna do with that married man, and when as soon as the shit hit the fan, you should have been like, That's what I'm like. I don't like. This is my thing. Like, I don't know what. Like, y'all, girl, I'm not about to be, girl. Y'all not about to have me on a CBS morning show talking about the affair I had with a married man. No, ma'am. Like, as a woman, like, cause you gonna get nailed to the cross. Like, you see this nigga. Girl, he got people paying his rent. Like, Tyler Perry stepped up and was like, I know you lost your job. Let me go ahead and give you a quick $100,000 to cover your rent. Like, bitch, you probably still live in a studio apartment in Brooklyn. And this nigga went on with his family to the other side of the country and got his rent paid. And you giving interviews looking dumb. I think the last hoe we heard about getting paid was, I was about to say Tyler Perry, Tiger Woods. Remember the white girl who got paid that I think it was like $10 million? I think her name was like Rachel or something. She got paid like $10 million. I think it was like $10 million. For whatever reason she got paid. I guess to shut up and go away. I don't know. But like the girl, like people don't care about side chicks no more. Like it's just kind of like, oh girl, he cheated. Girl, don't come out the closet trying to give interviews. You're going to look dumb. You're going to look hoish. You're going to look silly. Your feelings going to be hurt because you really thought that nigga was about to leave his wife and he ain't left. Girl, matter of fact, he packed up his wife and his kids and moved to California. Like, just charge it, sweetie. That's all y'all can do. Just charge it to the game. Just charge it to the game, girl. Anyways, that's all I got. Oh, girl, these quarantine babies. When I tell you, baby, y'all are not playing around, baby. Talking about fucking. Bitch, Christina Milian, she pregnant. Girl, I ain't gonna lie, girl. Girl, I ain't gonna lie. Have y'all seen Christina Milian boyfriend or fiance, whoever he is? Girl, that nigga is fine. Girl, Cassie, she pregnant. Girl, Alex, no, he fine. This is the thing. If you gonna have some babies by a nigga, like, have babies with a decent man. Like I don't know these men outside of Instagram. I don't know none of these people. I don't know none of these people. But Alex, from what I can see, what he presents, because we know Instagram is fake as fuck. Everybody presents what they want to present, right? What he presents online, it does give me nice, kind, gentle man. You know? Like, he gives me very sweet and very kind of like, oh, girl, that's the type of man, like, oh, girl. You know, he's like the complete opposite of, like, the boosies. You know, the ones who get their children raped, you know. Christina Milian, boyfriend or fiance, he could be trifling, girl, low-key, but he fine, though. But we ain't heard nothing about none of these people. These hoes is getting knocked up. I think, what's his name? G Herb? Fabulous. Is that his stepdaughter? It might be, girl. I'm going to just say his daughter. His daughter, I think that's his stepdaughter. I think Emily B already had her before she got with Fabulous. I don't know. But, girl, I think they've been together long enough, girl. She probably called him daddy. So, Fabulous' daughter, I think her name Tatiana, supposedly she pregnant. I think that nigga was stealing. Like, come out for the quarantine, kids. That's how you, girl. That's how you know Candy. Girl, that's how you know Candy from Real Housewives of Atlanta really ain't no freak hoe like she try to act like she a freak hoe. Candy said, girl. Candy told that lady that she ain't even been fucking like that during quarantine. Girl, everybody else have. I don't know no bit. Girl. You know, I'm gonna leave Candy alone. All right, y'all. I'm gone. I'm about to give me something to eat. Bye.